what is going on? It's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another live stream, and it has been a while as I have been down with the sea plague, and probably you can still hear that in my voice and deduct it from my looks. I'm not 100% well yet, but I will do my best to make this stream as fun and entertaining and exciting as possible, because I think we can need that at the moment, at the times in this market. So you know the drill. Keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not a financial advisor. So please do your own research before you ape into Ecomi and or the Vivi collectibles or whatever you else want to ape in. Let us have a quick look here. All Chat Gaming is in the house and saying roadmap. Yeah, exactly. We are going to look at the old roadmap and see if we find some stuff that could be coming in the next weeks or so. And we are going to think a little bit of what we have accomplished so far. But yeah, and also when I'm looking to the side, this is new. I got a second monitor, so I'm investing here in my setup to make it a little bit more comfortable for you guys. And we are going to have some things on the screen as well. But hey, OMI homie, how are you today? Hey, Keenan, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. I'm actually a little bit off still because of the C stuff that you cannot say on YouTube. So my voice is a little bit itching, and I'm feeling the urge to cough a little bit sometimes. But other than that, I'm well. Thank you very much for asking. We got Vivi Meister in the house. I'm aping in. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. Vivi Meister also has a channel. So if you are German, I think Vivi Meister, are you doing content in English as well? I think so, right? But anyways, this guy is from Germany, and he's doing some Vivi content as well. So check him out. And also, when we are at it, German community, there is a German Telegram group which is called Vive Deutschland. Check them out and join them if you are understanding it. Only sometimes, yeah, right. So if you can, check it out. We got Terminator plays in here. Welcome. Got 306 minis cards for 700 gems. Is that a good deal on Vivi? You mean the lenticular cards, the one with the Disney first appearances on it? Which one did you get? Oh, the mini. You mean Minnie Mouse, number 306 Minnie Mouse for 700? I think it's a very, very good deal. I think it's a very, very good deal, because that is Minnie Mouse first appearance. Doesn't matter if Minnie Mouse comes out later in gold. We will talk about that in a second. So let's just look what we got in the stream for you. And I have prepared my stuff here for you. Oh, you cannot see that. So let's move it a little bit to the, this is too big. Yeah, that should do it. So Terminator says, yes, Minnie Mouse. Okay, congratulations. In my opinion, a very good deal. I have Minnie Mouse, something like 2000 something, but I didn't really care. I got that from the drop, and I have, thanks to my girlfriend, I have Donald Duck as well. So these were the most important ones for me. So what do we have today? We are going to talk a little bit about the Disney golden moments, the Disney moving into metaverse, because some people are going crazy about that and see a threat to Vivi in like almost every move that another company does in terms of metaverse. We're going to talk a little bit about the first edition, first appearance stuff, and why you shouldn't think too much about all these alphabet soup stuff. And yeah, also we are talking about a little bit about the RECUR FUD that we have seen, that RECUR is somehow trying to overthrow Vivi, and that would be something of possibility. Now we talk a little bit about OMI token burn, because I got so many questions after my OMG OMI token burn video. And yeah, in the end, we are talking about, or during that, also about if we have Pokemon or if we haven't, and what's going on in that space. So yeah, it's always interesting. But first of all, welcome everyone. We have 20-something people in the room already. Please smash up the like button of that stream so we can get it out to some more people. And also, if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. And while we're doing that, we shall start off and watch a little bit what's going on with the Ecomi price. So let me just pull that up here. You should see that right now. So that is the all-known Ecomi chart. And before we are talking about anything like a roadmap and stuff like that, we should just take a look at what we are having here. And everyone knows this big pump, and then this big capitulation and despair. And from there on, we recovered, and now we are, since how long? I think, yeah, so like 128 days in more or less a sideways movement and accumulation, and people are being fed up right now that the price doesn't explode in a straight green line up now that we're done with the immutable migration. And I somehow understand that, but if we are looking at the roadmap later, basically nothing has changed, because actually there is less room for people buying at the moment, because we are still in the migration phase on 2 exchanges, and there has no exchange listing been going on since that. Great play. Yeah, exactly. Token punks, welcome. So we are in that, we bounced off of this line, but I just wanted to show this to you. I'm not much of a TA guy, but if we go from the deepest point and just see where we're going right now, and we just draw this, we can see that this uptrend line has been more or less respected, like came down to it, came down to it, came down to it, came up, and went a lot more to the upper side, and then on the sideways movement came down to it again, bounced off. So we are being squeezed here right now. So we have time, if it respects both of these lines, we have time, like around until the end of March, until we reach a decisive point here in the price action. Just wanted to let you know that this is happening. Sorry. And that might be lining up quite cool with a possible exchange until the end of March. And until then, we still have time to buy some more OMI. I also need some more OMI, and maybe I can get that. But at the moment, I cannot, because we are right now still at the migration, and I have my stuff on Gate.io, and so my tokens are still being swapped at the moment. The buttons are grayed out. I cannot sell, I cannot buy. So they're still going on with this stuff, right? Okay, but just wanted to use a quick thanks here to Ted Harbor, Kelly Too Good, D Lopez, Hansi, and AJH for being the 5 Patreons and brothers to me that are continuing to support me, even if I let you down in the last week with the live streams. So yeah, if you want to support me, best way to do that is hit the like right now. Second best is subscribe to my channel, and third best is whatever possibility you have here on becoming a Patreon or channel member or stuff like that. But every content will stay free. Even if you become a channel member or Patreon, you are not having any content extra before the others. I will stay true to that. I will always put out content for everyone, because I don't want to put a price tag on that. So it's completely free. But with that, let's move on to that topic real quick with the migration going on. And let's see what's going on in the chat as well. So Tree is saying, I'm beginning to dislike Vivi. I bought lots of NFTs, way too expensive. Bots are stealing the drops, sell us expensive, and people are sponsoring the bots and buying them for 0.5. Don't they fuck market? Okay, so yeah, it's true. We cannot rely on drops anymore to get the collectibles we want. we will miss out on a lot of drops, not only because of bots, but also, sorry, you cannot even see me here. Let's do it like this. But also because there are 2 million people right now on the app, and apparently Vivi is not thinking about ramping up the edition sizes, so we need to buy stuff from the market. But I think there are some pretty good buying opportunities right now, and sorry boys, and one of those buying opportunities is, for example, the Peely drops. The Peely, like the common and the uncommon, they are available for 50, and there were 40 on the drop. So even if you would have scored one on the drop, you are only 10 gems more expensive. So that is a really good pickup in my opinion. And that's what I also did. I bought the uncommon because super colorful, and I know they are worth a ton for people like Japanese, Taiwanese that are yet to explore the Vivi app and that are coming onto the Vivi app in the future. What else do we have? We have Reef. This is the exact pattern I'm looking at. We are in a perfect wedge. Okay, let's pull that up again here. We are in a perfect wedge that we should break out of this month. Yeah, exactly. So probably it will not go until the very last point here in the end of that wedge. But some news, something will throw it out, even to the upside, probably to the upside, like an exchange or something, and then we'll just break through this, and then we're probably going to test the all-time high soon. That's what I'm expecting. So yeah, good to know that you also see that pattern. Andrew says, "Hey Hodler, hey, what's going on? How likely do you think it is that we get an exchange by the end of February? Hopefully not, since I'm hoping for OMI to go down to 0.0055. So yeah, so in terms of going back down, if we respect that wedge, there's not so much, like there's a little bit more room on the RSI to collapse to the bottom of that wedge, and that's where I would pick up more, and that's where I'm going to pick up more. But if we fall out of the wedge significantly, like not the fake out or something, but really falling out, then yes. But I mean, you see that it has respected that upper trend line here, and somehow it respects that boundary on the top and this overhead resistance here. So I see us doing like a whale-driven accumulation for a couple of weeks until we get that exchange, basically, or some other major news. The only way that I see us falling out is like like Russia invades Ukraine and Bitcoin crashes, and then everything gets drawn down by this, and then basically breaks that pattern. Or like the Fed is doing something crazy, like do some 6 rate hikes in the next couple of weeks. If they would do some crazy shit like that, then we would basically then I could see us going down here, fall out of the wedge, right? But yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that really happening. So I think it's more probable that we are going to, I hope you can see that, boys. I think it's more likely that we are going to go continue in that sideways accumulation here, driven by whales that are trying to still pump and dump, like here, like you see that pump and dump and pump and dump. They're doing that, and then some news will come out like, hey guys, we got Coinbase, we got Binance, and then we go like boom, 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 and then we are going to test this. So that is my take. I'm not much of a TA guy, but I can see that pattern play out. Plenty of people still don't understand that long term is a blessing for everyone that OMI is below a cent. There is a lot to be burned, and now definitely better, plus more opportunities and load the bags. Exactly, it's absolutely right. It's absolutely right what the homie Vivemeister is saying here. As long as we are low in prices, we are going to burn through the reserve wallet like crazy. So look at this real quick, so everyone knows what we are talking about. So we have the 250 billion here yet to burn. This is somewhere bound up in the gems at the moment, 60 billion total, and we have the 30 billion over here that are burned already. So if you want to check that out daily, on a daily basis or weekly basis, you just go to token.vivi.me and then you can check out the wallet. So what's basically happening is that when you buy a gem, it's getting forged out of so many OMI tokens at the current price that we have, and this part is moved to the Vault wallet. And when this gem is then spent on a drop, it's going to be moved to the burn wallet. And if part of this gem is only being spent due to fees, so basically subject to a cash out, only that part is going to the burn wallet and the rest stays within the Vault wallet. But everything you see here, like the 340 billion that this is together, this is going to stay forever out of circulation. You will never be able to buy one of these slots here. You will never buy that. That is all Vivi has officially to play with, and then they have to go to the market and buy it all up from the people. But I believe they are already buying. So the 310 billion that are out there, and we are going to look at that in a second, the 310 that is still out there is probably not 310 anymore, because Vivi already bought something back and holds it with whatever whale wallet, right? So yeah. Next one. Hi man, just want to thank you for drawing attention to the disabled account issues. I finally got mine back last week. Not that many influencers willing to stand up to Vivi, not at first at least. Okay, so hey, I'm so happy that you got your account back, Olalu Kalin. And anytime that is something going wrong, I would do it all again, because I had no disadvantage from that, besides that I probably never will get a Vivi neon lamp on my table, but I don't care. But the suffering that I saw from the people, that I just had to do something. And I know my channel is not as big as the one of the others, but I'm very, very glad that the attention that we together got on this with all the guys in the Telegram groups, that was like, it was all worth the trouble and talking with people and the effort. So I'm really glad that you got your account back, man. Every account that we got back matters a lot. Marmac says, are there actually 2 million users or 500k and 1.5 million bots that are counted as users? I cannot respond that. I'm sure it's not that of a miss ratio, but there are definitely lots of bots that are not being catched out. And then also we have the guys that were falsely flagged, as we've seen right now. But a lot of people get their accounts back, and that is very, very good. On the other hand, you have to see, like the drop, for example, tomorrow. The drop tomorrow is like like 20,000 units or something, and it's like 2 million people going for it. So you need to know the techniques. You need to know, and then even then, you might not get what you want. So yeah, I cannot respond that question honestly. So what? I didn't see that one. Hey, Omi the clown, favorite clown in all the interwebs. Another £5. Thank you so much for donating. Red circle is the comment. And yes, with all that is going on, and with all, we cannot forget our favorite project, Ecomi, is going strong, and we are going to make insane monies from that. And Omi the clown has the best platform in the space, the Ecomi wiki, to monitor your stuff. And I monitor my stuff as well on that. It's not too fun at the moment because it's down a lot, but I think the next rally is right around the corner. So go check out Ecomi wiki and track your vault. And also, big respect to Omi, because we had a little bit of a discussion. He's coming back to my channel, and I'm very happy to have you here, Omi Clown. Do you think IMX is a good token to invest to? I think they have big things still coming. But if I have to choose, I put all my money into OMI because I think the potential is bigger than OMI doubles in the near future or triples or 5x's or 10x's than IMX. But I think IMX is a very good platform and has huge potential. So yeah, 1.5 million bot it is. Otherwise, price would have mooned already. I don't know about that because the bots can only sell so much. I think a lot of people are like flip-flopping around stuff. So they want one thing, they buy it. Then they make some profits or they buy up some comics and they sell. So a lot of people are buying and selling constantly. And a lot of people get wrecked in the process because they sell low and buy high. And I think this adjusts over time. And now you see, for example, in the season 1 stuff, there's almost no room for buying and selling anymore. It's just going up and up and up and up. Hey, Vitimon, what's going on? Looking forward to the new drop system. Just read on Twitter a person bragging about preparing 40 phones. Yeah, I read that too. But honestly, I hope they get caught. I hope they get banned or blocked out. In the last MA, we heard that they are sometimes having like 30% of the requests from not genuine phone holders. And we will see how that is going with the new drop system, because those people can just go out with 100 phones on 100 SIM cards, and then you wouldn't even know if they are like distinct phones or if they are belonging to the same person. KYC has to happen for everyone. Until then, I don't see the end. Yo, Token Punks, thank you very much. Exactly, hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. And actually, man, the engagement is so much here. I thank each and every one for stopping by, for supporting me, for hitting the like, for hitting subscribe. Really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun to be here again, and to not lie in bed with stupid CV stuff. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing to be able to do some live stream with you again. Yo, what's going on? Luigi, thank you very much for the donation. I've seen you have donated already last time. Luigi Steffi Bachata, what's going on? Thank you very much. He's saying you're doing great. Keep going. Here's my support for your channel. Yo, thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And man, I didn't expect that. I'm really flattered that people actually are here to spend that time with me. So that is really great. And yeah. Oh man, what's the total gem count for now? I don't know that, but there is a guy that on Twitter that is called Pudding Cheeks, and he is putting out what is being loaded up, and I think it hasn't been below 1 million gems per day, even sometimes as high as 4 million gems per day. And yeah, I think it's just an immense amount of gems that is flooding the app, and at some point there will be a big explosion. But anyways, let's just take. Oh, I forgot completely. I promised to the German guys. To make people aware of something. I promised that to Vivi and the other guys. So here it is. Here is a site that is flooding around there, and don't go to that site. It's a scam. And because I heard that some people are still sitting on their old Go OMI and they don't have it on an exchange as a subject to, for example, the automatic swap on the exchanges, and they are now desperate or in panic to get this to the token side and to stake and to do swaps. So this is a scam site, and there are a lot of scam sites out. And if you send your OMI there, it's gone. No one can help you. The OMI team can't help you. I can't help you. And no one else of the Vivi team can help you. It would be just gone. So always double check, triple check, quadruple check if you are going to the right site. Everyone that we can save from sending the OMI to the wrong address is one, like, if we can save someone, this is bullshit. You don't get rewards. And also, they don't even have Gate.io here on that as an exchange. This is just a super, super bad site, but still people are falling for that, like Ecomi info. That's bullshit. I'm just going to close that down. Don't fall for these scam sites. And by the way, when you want, you don't have pressure. If you still sit on your Go OMI, that's fine. If you still have them in 1 year, you will be even then able to swap them 1-for-1 for the ERC20 OMI. Don't fall in panic and don't fall for scam sites. Go to the official go to the official channels, look up the original site, quadruple check if it's right, and then when you send your OMI somewhere, always make sure if you send ERC20 OMI, it has to be the ERC20 address. If not, you're sending your OMI wrong and it can go forever, like be locked forever away. So don't do that, okay? Do me the favor, don't do that. Yo, we got Pavel in the house. Let's go. What else? Death Bunny. People who are complaining act like Vivi are not doing anything about it. They literally banned 300,000 accounts so far. Some were legit, some not, but the point is that they are trying. I also get very bullish when I see bots trying to get on Vivi. It just means that Vivi collectibles a lot of value. That's the other side of the thing. I think it's a true story, and I think we shouldn't fall into that constant hating on Vivi. They did a lot of stuff wrong, like in the communication with the falsely banned accounts, so that they should have come out and say, we hear you. But on the other hand, they had a big fight against those bots. And I trust that they are doing the best they can, because it's in their best interest to not have people talk about bots all the time. Now, Liam, what's up? Is this joining an official Ecomi AMM or is just this guy? Hey, I'm not, even though I use a Ecomi pullover, I'm not affiliated with OMI in any way with Ecomi. No, I'm just I'm only sorry. I didn't want to make that impression. If you're thinking this is official, it's not. I'm just a patient hodler here, recovering from the plague and trying to have a good live stream with you guys. Is there an official Ecomi AMA that you are streaming, or is this your own live stream about you? So it's my own live stream. This is all my personal opinion. And I'm just putting my own stuff out here. So nothing official here. I've never in person spoken to anyone of the Ecomi Vivi team. Maybe this will come in the future. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's all my show. So greetings from Miami Beach. Greetings to Miami Beach. You are at the beach. I'm not. I'm close to Munich, like in the north of Munich. But I wish I was at Miami Beach right now. Thank you for this live stream. Vivi is the only truth, 100%. Yep, it is. Okay, Liam got it. Liam, just him streaming. Please follow Vivi official on Twitter. Actually, yeah, you should listen into all the official AMAs because there's so much good information, valuable information. But you also should subscribe to my channel to get some more out of it. Have you seen the Spider-Man dancing on Instagram? Looks like a Vivi Spider-Man NFT. Wondering why this is allowed. I have not, Hondu. I have not, but I will look at it later on. So we got the drop coming up, and it's actually a very interesting one. And this is the official Medium article here, and we see drop will cost 60, like the last time. There will be 13,333 of Daisy and Donald Duck, not first appearance, even though they say it's first appearance. And then we will have a double first appearance here with the doggos, the iconic love between the pampered Cocker Spaniel and the freewheeling, mud originally captured hearts on the big screen in Walt Disney Animation Studios in 1955, musical classic Lady and the Tramp. Lady and Tramp's canine romance has stood the test of time and is brought to life in stunning detail with this 3D Disney Golden Moments collectible. And I think this is the one, this is the collectible that we really want to have. I don't know how you feel about this, but I want this one because this is double first appearance. And I mean, I'm not sad if I get this one. People love golden stuff. But there is a thing. Right before this, they have come out with these here, like with the lenticular cards. And they have also come out with some crazy article about first appearances and first editions, how they are explaining that. And I think they made a lot of people nervous with this. But first of all, with regards to this new drop, here's my take on it. This is the first appearance of Donald Duck, and I have it. And this is the first appearance of Minnie, and I have it. And this is the first appearance of Daisy, and I don't have it, unfortunately. But anyways, so these are first appearances besides Mickey, because Mickey is the first appearance in the Walt statue. So what I think about, they can do whatever stuff with this is first appearance, first edition because of lenticular cards, and claiming that this would be the first appearance of Donald and Daisy, but I think ultimately it's the community that decides. And since we have seen them on lenticular cards, this is the second appearance of both of them. This is the first appearance of them together, yes, and also in gold, but this is not the first appearance of Donald. I'm pretty sure. But everyone has its own take on that, and ultimately, in a couple of years, community will decide. Petty London is saying, see you all on 2024. Ecomi missed the bull run. Yeah, exactly. But I think it doesn't matter if Ecomi is on a bull run or not. If they get on exchanges, they will double and triple and quadruple quickly. Very, very fast. Because there will be thousands and millions of people that had no opportunity to buy it right now. They will just ape into OMI. Okay, but here that is how, I don't know, how do you feel how do you feel about the lenticular cards and first appearances? I mean, for me it's pretty clear, but other people, they just claim, no, Vivi is saying that this is the first appearance, so it's the first appearance. Anyways, they came out with this article here. And in this, I'm not going to go through all the article with you guys, but I wanted to show you something first. And that is here, first appearance. When a character with a storyline from comic, TV, film, etc., such as Spider-Man, is first introduced to the Vivi platform in premium digital collectible format, it is considered a first appearance. Donald Duck, despite being on a first edition on a lenticular card, is a character from a storyline comic that is being introduced first to the Vivi platform. And they are stating here that note that first appearances are reserved for characters making their debut on Vivi. And that's why I think the whole stuff with FA and FE is bullshit, and they should get rid of it altogether. Because ultimately it doesn't matter if they write FA or something on it when there were other, like, let's say there were Deadpool drops on another platform and they write FA to it. It holds no value at all, because the only value that is interesting is if it's the FA in the interwebs on the blockchain or not. The rest doesn't matter anymore. Yes, posters are different from statues, but the figurines, like, if they would bring a polar bear collectible right now, it wouldn't be the first appearance of the polar bear, because the polar bear has been appearing in the snow globe already, and the polar bear in the snow globe is the first appearance of the polar bear. Doesn't matter what's written on it. That is at least my take on it. So then they say first edition, when an object, a rewind collective logo, artist work, like serial killer, for example, this like serial killers, why is that a first edition? Or a vehicle or art-based format like poster or lenticular cards makes its debut on Vivi, it will be considered a first edition. And yes, that makes sense. The FE tag is making total sense. And the first stamps, they are on first edition of all the stamps. Not on Vivi, because there were already DHL stamps, I think, on the on VeChain and some other stamp NFTs, but it's the first first edition on Vivi. But what it's on that first edition, like on the lenticular card, that is a first appearance, in my opinion at least. Well, I think there will be a huge discussion, and in the end, it doesn't matter if it's David Yu saying, if it's Disney saying, or if it's whoever like me saying, it doesn't matter. The community will decide on what is valuable and what not, based on their perception, what is a first appearance. Anyways, then let's just switch this out here. So anyways, we have the migration still going on Gate.io and OKX, and it's not done yet. Buttons are grayed out. I told that already. So the token, once the token actually at the moment, less people can trade OMI than before, because these here are completely locked out. They cannot do anything. So it only makes sense that the price is even more heavy driven by whales and cannot move at all. So then just to get this quickly out of the way, we have some Pokemon stuff going around here. So Alfred Kahn was on the AMA, and he said, "Gotta catch 'em, Al." So he made some very clear Pokemon references, and Vivi took that on and made it everyone aware again of the Pokemon reference. But then they, on the other side, they came out with the statement here where they are saying, where people are basically saying, yeah, Pokemon is the reason why the market dips, and they are saying definitely a rumor, we don't have the P word. Now people got completely confused now, because everyone, like a lot of people and me included, I'm still believing that they have Pokemon, because otherwise you would say, hey guys, you're getting ahead of ourselves, we don't have Pokemon. But they are teasing around, and now they are saying we don't have the P word. And when they then come out with Pokemon and they say, but Vivi, you said you don't have the P word, then they will say to you, yes, we said we don't have the P word, but we didn't mean Pokemon. So they just try to play around. They will always do that. They have NDAs, and they probably will only reveal what they have until it's time. And it's definitely not time at the moment, because they are not on any exchanges right now. Yo, Justin says, gotta collect them all. Yes, exactly. That's a few days now, apparently, since we are on ERC. Yeah, exactly. So people, I don't know where this is coming from, but people are a little bit spoiled by quick and easy returns in this bull run, but some things just take time. And there will be exchanges, and people are getting impatient with OMI, and I've already seen people that wanted to sell their OMI right before everything is going to happen. And that also brings me let's just quickly jump to the roadmap. That brings me to the roadmap here, because that is the roadmap that I had prepared. And this is the same roadmap basically that I had prepared 2 months ago, because basically nothing has changed since that moment, and that also explains why the price doesn't change. We are done with Immutable X phase 3. That's the only thing that we have. We are done with Immutable X phase 3. But we still have the exchanges to come, MCP phase 1, MCP phase 2, and OMI utility program 1 and 2. We have MTL being pushed out to Q2. We wait for the whales coming in. We have the founder token unlock right now, but nobody cares, because usually nothing happens when the founder token unlock happens. We have inflation going on. It's the only thing that actually happened from this roadmap is that the money printer gets now the rate hikes up. The desktop app, no progress. Localization, as you can see here, to Asia APAC region is the big thing. That is moving forward right now, but you won't see any movement until the exchanges are coming. We have Pokemon tease, Pokemon denial. We have them confirming that they are going heavily in anime right now with the APAC region. And we sort of have glimpse into gaming NFTs because they said in one AMA that they're heavily working on front of gaming NFTs. But so far, our new roadmap is our old roadmap. So that is basically it. We need the exchanges right now. We need MTL, right? Or at least we don't need MTL. We need OMI to NFTs to have the really, really big guns joining the party. Medium article just dropped. Fantastic Four comic tomorrow. Yeah. So there's this new Fantastic Four comic. I don't know what it is, but I cannot hit comics anymore. But yeah, if you like it, there is a training site somewhere. I will link that later on Twitter where you can train the buttons. Someone shared this with me. I didn't know that until 2 days ago, so I'm going to train my comic skills right now. Is there evidence that the burns are actually taking place? Yes, actually there is. You can watch the wallets here. These are the reserve wallet, the Vault wallet, and the burn wallet. And if you go to token Vivi ME, you can watch how much is left in that in the reserve wallet, how much is currently locked into the Vault wallet, which is the whole gems and everything on Vivi, and what is in the burn wallet. And I will jump to that. I've prepared that because I was wanting to talk a little bit about the burns again. So here it comes. Let me just switch around here. So go to that site and look. This is confirmable also by the OMI whale watching sites, and so you can keep track of the real burns, and you can see that on the chain how much is being moved to that burn wallet. Yuri Vega says Pavel Idemo. I don't know what that means, but glad you're having fun. So I've prepared this here, okay? So this is basically all the Ecomis that are ever in existence. So 97 billion Ecomi tokens have been locked in a smart contract accident forever. They're like locked away for 18,000 years, so they will never appear again. Then we have the 310 billion, which are the Vault and the reserve wallet. So this is why I made them slightly red. They will never enter in circulation, but we have to burn through them to force Vivi to access the other floating Ecomis out there. And then we have the 30 billion that have been burned at the moment. So now what's going to drive the price here is that of these 310 billion, they are available on the 4 exchanges that you see below here. And there are only like a couple of people on these exchanges because all these exchanges suck. Like, not for us, we know how to deal with this, but like retail people like my uncle, my mom, my cousin, whoever, they don't know how to go to Gate.io if I don't give them like a 2-day seminar on how to get all of this done. But they sure as hell are on an easier, more family-friendly exchange waiting to ape into Ecomi. So there are so many people sitting on Coinbase, on Binance, on like Bitpanda or something like that, and waiting for those exchanges to list Ecomi and to buy a share of the 310 billion tokens. So why have I marked them into different colors? Because there are other things that will make Ecomi more scarce. And that is, first of all, if you pull up a list of the biggest exchanges like Kraken, Binance, Coinbase, Huobi, and so on, they all, if they want to list OMI, they have to provide liquidity so that the spread is not going out of hand and that there's always token to be able to buy. So they need a wallet. So they are going, once they want to list OMI, they are going to buy stuff of these 310 billion. These 310 billion are including all the founder billions and everything that will be ever available on any exchange. Like even if all the founders sell their Ecomi, that is the maximum that you can have. So what Ecomi and Vivi is basically doing probably is OTC buying back at cheap prices so they can replenish the 310 billion in the reserve wallet to make Vivi run. I'm sure they already bought back several billion without us knowing. Yo, what's going on? Ecomi Skywalker, thank you very much for the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you very much for supporting me. It means a lot to me, and very happy to get that level of support despite being away for a week. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone, and also smash the like button if you are at it, if you can reach your phone and not in the shower or something, and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you for really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me. Without every one of you, wouldn't be possible to do this. So I will leave this up because you can still see what's going on. So we have the gray bar is what I suspect has been bought back. The reason why Ecomi and Vivi don't display these buybacks is because this would be a case for the SEC and for other financial observation, because then if they would say, hey guys, we're buying back stuff, first of all, that would be stupid because then they have to do the next buyback on higher rates. And the second one is they could be sued for market manipulation. So they will buy back. And one time they said it in the AMA that they are doing hidden buybacks. So actually the 310 free floating billions, they're not there. And people don't know this yet, but once everyone is aping into OMI, they will see it's not that much. Then we have projects like RECUR, which is coming further down the line. And for them to implement Ecomi as an in-game currency and for having a functioning market, they also have to buy a couple of millions, if not billions, of OMI and lock it away in their app for a while, for a big time. And then there is Immutable X, which is basically the green bar. They have implemented Ecomi as a currency for trading onto the Immutable platform, so you can even buy other collectibles that are not on Vivi with OMI. And that means that also Immutable X has to possess a bigger chunk of Ecomi to be able to deal, to be able to provide the liquidity to be able to buy and sell with OMIs on that platform. So then there is the OMI utility program that is directly burning away from the circulating supply, and this is by you guys putting in OMI into the web wallet from the circulating supply, and then from that paying buyer fees depending on your staking level from what you have been staking in those wallets. So that is going away directly from these 310 billion. And then we don't know about projects that are already setting up on OMI, but that haven't announced that. There is the possibility that there are big projects building right now on OMI and we don't know it, and that they have already secured a chunk of OMI which they need for operating. And then you're shrinking to something way below 300 billion, and that will be the leftovers for the people on the other exchanges. So you can be very, very happy that you are very, very early on that, and that you are on one of these exchanges that suck. and that you had the opportunity to go into those prices at the moment. Bruce Rosdar says, I heard Dr. Profit bought the SR Spider-Man floor of 54K today. Yeah, Dr. Profit is crazy. Go to his Twitter, I think, go to his Twitter channel. He posted a video of like his 120 world partner statues. So this guy has insane amount of money, and he also uploaded videos how he just bought like 50 million OMI in one trade. But you should see, like, if you have these guys playing around at these prices, and you see someone buying OMI, like 50 million OMI, just to prove a point at these prices, and buy more and more and more at these prices, why do you think that you then buying got it all wrong when these guys are buying at the moment? I mean, if you want... it's always my philosophy. If you want to become a whale, you should behave like a whale, even if you don't have that financial power yet. So, I mean, that doesn't mean that you should throw in 50 euros and say, hey, I'm dumping the price. But that means that you should buy when the whales are buying. Like, it's the same with Bitcoin. If you see that these huge whales are buying Bitcoin at the moment, and you feel that you need Bitcoin right now, then you probably should buy when they are buying and not when they are selling, right? So this white bar is going to shrink away, and with every drop, like golden moments, the Ecomi is burning away under the asses of those who are not on one of those exchanges at the moment and able and able to buy it right now. So what will I do with that? As long as the price is so low, and I have the financial power to do it, I will continue stacking OMI and chilling. Yo, portfolio is saying exactly OMI. So yeah, go get some OMI into your portfolio. How much OMI you guys are holding? Yeah, how much are you holding? I'm close to get my million ready. I was late to the party, so being quite honest, I don't have as much as many of you have. But I'm getting there. I'm slowly stacking and chilling. And I will keep stacking OMI. Even at 1.5 cents, I will keep stacking OMI. When Pokemon saying, let's go. Yo, When Pokemon has also a YouTube channel. Hope the growth is going good when Pokemon. And also he's really nice guy. Helped me a lot of understanding about Pokemon because I wanted to get into the Pokemon cards a little bit. So yeah, check his channel out, give him a sub, help him grow, because we all want to be able to monetize our work, right? So yeah, but that's basically what I wanted to show you here. And we know that the dream of David Yu is that Ecomi will become a utility chain similar to Ethereum, not in the size of Ethereum, but a chain where projects are building on. And here's one big thing about David Yu and why I'm so bullish on that thing. There is a book that I read. It's called The Snowball of Warren Buffett. It's about Warren Buffett, how he built his empire with Charlie Munger. And now I'm not even sure if it was in the book or an article that I read together with the book, but basically the essence is the same. He was saying about, it was about why he invested in BYD, you know, the battery producer that also delivers batteries for Tesla and so on. And the founder of BYD is an Asian guy, and actually he in the beginning founded BYD as Build Your Dreams. That's why he named the company like that. Anyways, this guy is an engineer, and he has like invented a lot of stuff in Asia. And Warren Buffett said he didn't even look as much as the numbers of the company, but he looked at the guy and what this guy accomplished in life. And he said, I was betting on the jockey, not on the horse. And every time I think about Ecomi and Vivi and my investment, I'm saying I'm betting on the jockey, not the horse. And actually, I'm not betting on one jockey, but on several. I'm betting on David Yu, I'm betting on Dan Crothers, I'm betting on REs, and I'm betting on African. And that is the reason why I will continue investing into Ecomi, because betting on the jockey here seems legit when you recall that David Yu has managed to get Warhammer Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon licenses for distribution in the APAC region and in New Zealand especially, as a 17-year-old. When I was 17-year-old, what I did was raid in World of Warcraft. And this guy built an empire when he was 17 years old. So this guy is super capable and can convince big players, and African as well, super good at networking. And that's why I'm betting on that jockey. So even if you have phases where you doubt how it's going at the moment with the price or with the product, think back on who is riding that horse to the finish line, and then look at if that makes sense to you to be still invested into that, right? So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys here, and that is why when I'm looking at this roadmap, for me, that's not something that is unaccomplishable. If you see all these exchanges like FTX and Binance and Coinbase and Kraken, for me, it's not if, it's a question of when, and there are natural obstacles in the way. And also MTL, there's a lot of FUD about they don't want people to be able to cash out. I don't think so. I think they want to build their dream, their empire, and they will be able to do that. Hondu Crypto says 10,612,000 OMI. If it hits 50 cents this year, I will invite to NYC, all on me. That's a bet, fam. Okay, mark his words. The good thing is he only has to invite 64 people that are currently in this live stream. Thank you to all 65 people that are currently here. Smash up the like button, smash it up for Hondu, and 50 cents this year would be fucking crazy, man. But I hope you will be a multi-millionaire just by holding those 10 million. I really hope. We have Jordan here, 3.5 million. For me, I'll buy the drinks. Yeah, man, that's going to be. We are going to get together as a party. Like we have to do like a Patient Hodler party, or I don't want to put my name on that. If you guys get rich by that, let's just all sit together and have a big party on some of the most beautiful places on the earth. And I think it is not too far out that this will actually happen. Maybe it's not happening this year, so Hondu doesn't have to invite us all, but I hope it will happen at some point. Hodler, how much have we burned since the inception of the app, and in how much time? We have burned 30 billion since the beginning of the app, but we have burned almost all of that in the last 3 to 4 months. So when I came to the app with the Marvel comics, I think the burn was under 10 billion. What has ever been burned. So I think with more and more people, more and more collectibles, more and more secondary market action, this will ramp up a lot. And you can be happy about every day the price is low to have the burns going more and more crazy. Vitimon says, hey man, another great stream. You always get me through when I'm traveling around. Hey, where are you traveling, Vitimon? Traveling is great. I wish I'm not even allowed to leave because I'm still in quarantine. So I'm very happy about every one of you who enjoy freedom. I'm still getting over the shitty plague, but I will be traveling soon as well. And I will be keep on doing streams for you guys once you're traveling. 3 to 5 cents by the end of 2022, I think. I think so too, Oliver. I think so too. That's a staggering 10x, and I think that would be a good bear market target like after blow of top or something like that. Wow, 30 billion out 310 billion in month is crazy. Yeah, I think so too. And actually, I think I don't know about you guys, but I think the target for Ecomi should be something around how many users Pokemon Go had. Pokemon Go accomplished 50 million users in 19 days. That is like an insane growth. Now, Vivi has 2 million users in 1 year. But we also saw that they had 1 year ago, they had 150 users. And they were calculating by the time now that they would have around 100,000 users. Now they have 2 million. I think they should aim for 50 million users, and then it's going to like burn like crazy. If they do land sales on 50 million users, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, all that anime stuff and all that stuff that we don't even know about that is popular in Asia and Latin America, that's like it's going to be so crazy. Yo, Super Duper Hank, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Glad to have you here. He is one of the earliest viewers that I had. So glad to have you here. Leaving the keys, but Randy prediction was 0.21 by August this year if Pokemon drops. Well, I still think that there's a good chance that we get some Pokemon stuff around this year. And I'm still looking forward. I completely forgot, guys. I'm still looking forward to the car manufacturers. Once Citroen makes a move on the app, wow, I think it's going to be crazy. And there are so many collectible types that we can still see that attracts other users in. So we have so much growth. We are so early, guys. We are so early. Yeah, and the real Randy Chavez. Yeah, I think that the price predictions are very optimistic, but I think it can happen. And I think with the exchanges, we will be very, very surprised how fast this can go up. Does any one of you remember Chili's? I bought Chili's around 3 cents. And then it got listed on some exchanges, and it was like a straight line up, and I couldn't believe myself. I just put in like 100 euros into Chili's, and it went like 2,000% up. So this is something that I could really see here. I'll talk to you soon, Super Duper says. I'm going to rewind from the beginning as I came late. Yeah, okay. Do that. And yeah, we are also pretty much at the end here. I'm already streaming 1 hour, and it's really hard at the moment still. I'm a little bit exhausted from that plague. Oliver Park says, I'm praying that this Pokemon Go NFT cards idea involves Vivi. I also hope that very, very much. Either TCG or Pokemon Go. If you guys haven't seen that, watch my video on it, because there's a lot of hints and evidence pointing to somehow something on Immutable, maybe on Ecomi Vivi. But I think there are very, very big things coming out. Also, your video on Neymar, if he just spoke on Vivi, oh man, almost 200 million followers, it's a snowball. Yeah, I think Neymar, that's a very interesting one. He came out with his Netflix docu, and he got some present of a Batman mask, and he has all these tattoos on his body that are basically all as first appearances on the Vivi app. I wouldn't be too surprised if there are so many celebrities already lurking around that app just to surprise us when the price is really high on their Instagrams about that they got in early and they have so many and so much value on the collectibles. Yeah, but that's basically it, guys. Let's just one more look on the roadmap. I think there's not much to do. The only thing that we need to include here is sports NFTs, as they said in the last AMA. But anyways, already 1 hour of stream. Glad everyone stopped by. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, and I will call it a day and rest a little bit more, but I will be back on Wednesday with another live stream with you guys and for you guys. So keep it up, don't despair, buy OMI, stack OMI, and chill, not financial advice. And wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon, and see you in the next live stream, on the next live stream. Peace.